Hi friends, I'm Penny Hunt and this is Penny Heart to Heart Day 30. 30 days of me being in my home, and many of you probably have that same number. 30 days of me coming to you with these live videos talking about what's going on in our world and giving you some tips and ideas and observations that I have about what we're going through, and things that hopefully can help you get through this, help you have your own ideas and things that you can do and teach others, and help us get through this time together. I'm going to start with saying, if you would like to be in this week's drawing of my book, there it is, backwards I know. I have been giving a book away every week, and all you have to do is write in the comment line, "I love your book," and you'll be in for this next week's drawing. I posted earlier today who won for this week, and so as soon as she gets a hold of me, I will be wrapping that up, and it will be in my mail pile for when I can get to the post office. I will mail it to her. And even if you watch this after it's not live anymore and you still put that in the comment line, "I'd love your book," you'll be in the drawing. It's great fun for me to give away my books. So today is Easter, and a very different Easter for many of us. Yesterday I talked about the things that we could do differently and how we should look at this holiday differently, and that it's okay, that it's not like a Norman Rockwell painting of how we vision and how we visualize what it should be like and how it's been in the past, that it's okay if this holiday is different. And today I just spent some time on my computer and scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and different places, reading what people were saying. And it struck me that in this time of such a dichotomy of feelings, that a lot of people feel like, oh, we shouldn't leave our house, we should really do everything we can. Some people think, no, we still need to be out there, we're not going to pay attention, it's not that big of a deal. And it seems like there's this dichotomy of what people think and feel, and this outward expression of that some people can get really angry about how they feel about it, and that they judge. We've talked a lot about this, about judging and how we believe our way is the right way, and that we judge other people for how they're handling this time of sheltering in home and this virus that's happening to the world, and how we can judge and complain about how others are doing it. And I talked a couple days ago about just saying, isn't that interesting? And not judging, but just observing people and how they are handling it differently than maybe we think is the right way. And so today, when I was just spending some time on my computer and scrolling through, it struck me that I was not seeing that today. I was not seeing the anger and the judging and the complaining that seems to be going on a lot in this world today because of the situation we're in. And it made me smile. I was seeing pictures of how people are celebrating this holiday in different ways. I saw pictures of people that didn't have eggs because they seemed to be hard to find, and they were painting rocks instead of Easter eggs. I saw a person who had driven around, and instead of being able to go to a religious service, they had gone around and they were blessing and praying for buildings and organizations, and they were sitting in the parking lot, and they had picked organizations that they said a prayer for. And it was very heartwarming for me to see all of these different ideas and different things that people were doing. For me, I am used to family gatherings, and we have a big family, and as you've heard me talk about, it's my husband and I and our 2 dogs in our home. 30 days now for me that I have really left only a couple times to do some grocery runs and a couple things like that. And so it's been a long time for me in my house, as for many of us. And so a lot of things are being done differently. Yesterday, my husband trimmed my hair. That is very different for me. I hope my stylist doesn't hear this video because she will probably call and say, what? But so many things that we are adapting to and doing differently because we have to right now. And I think the time of judging and complaining and saying we're doing it right and they're doing it wrong, or why aren't we doing it this way, or this is ridiculous, all of this nitpicky kind of stuff that I've been seeing on social media today wasn't happening. At least for what I saw today, it wasn't happening. And I think that's a glorious way to spend our Easter this year, to realize that it can be very different. We are missing a lot of things that we want to have, that we normally have, and it's just not possible this year. And we are adapting and changing and still doing things that fill our heart and make us happy. And we are still loving in a different way. And that was a wonderful thing for me to see today. I think on holidays, we always, the goodness comes out of people. And on holidays, we always post on social media all the good stuff, pictures of our Christmas cards and holiday greetings and sending love to people that we care about. But today, not for some reason, but today, for all the reasons that's what's happening in our world, it was even more meaningful for me to see that than on normal holidays, because it is a time that we can come together. You hear everybody say we're in this together, and it's not just a state or a part of a country or part of the world. It is the whole world going through this together. And so when we can come together, especially today on a holiday, and send love to each other and not complain and not judge and not critique the way anybody's doing it, the way anybody is not doing it, and just send love to each other and be in this together, even if it's just for this one holiday, and say what's good about it. One of my first videos, I said, can you look at what is good about this? And there are things. I've seen people come together in ways you can't imagine, would never have imagined that they came together to work together through this. And so there are things that are good about this situation. We just have to dive deep and look for them and search our hearts and write them down. I talked about writing them down and making a list of what's good about this. This is history that we're living through, and someday it will be in the history books, and won't that be interesting to see what they say? And so right now we all have the ability to come together, to be together in this pushing of love, which is another video I did. I taught you how to be a love pusher, and push love to each other and be supportive of each other and come together. I'm not going to keep you long today, because whether you're alone or whether you do have some family with you, it is still a holiday that you should spend it the way you want and do something wonderful for yourself. So it's just a short one to say how heartwarming it was for me to scroll through and see all of these wonderful posts, and happiness and joy and love that is being pushed out through social media today in a way that I haven't seen for a while. So if you don't have anything to do, maybe you could pick up on some of those too. Just a reminder, I'm giving away my book. So if you would like to be in this week's drawing, all you have to do in the comment line is say, I'd love your book, and I'll draw another one at the end of the week and mail it out to you as soon as I can get to the post office. So don't hesitate to do that. Even if you watch this video later and it's not live, you can still put that comment in and you'll be in the drawing. I wish for you the greatest of holidays, even if it's different. I wish for you a day of love, a day of joy, and a day of being together somehow with someone, even if it's just through a screen. I thank you for your time, especially today. I hope that you join me again. Tomorrow will be day 31 videos. And if you haven't seen the rest of them, as soon as I'm done, I put them up on my YouTube channel. So there's a whole playlist of these videos. So if you don't have anything else to do and want to binge on my videos, you can do that today. So thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. I'm Pennie Hunt, and this has been Pennie Heart to Heart. Thanks for watching.